Good morning to my all class 5 students. Today I am going to discuss CBSE board class 5 one EVS chapter. Chapter's name is Seeds and Seeds. So before discussing this chapter in details, at first I am going to give you the concept of seeds. So what is the seed? So seed is an embryonic stage of the plant life, and most of the seeds consist of three parts. The first part is seed coat or testa, and the second part is embryo, and the third part is endosperm. So embryo is the little plant, and seed coat is also known as the testa. Next I am going to discuss how do seeds develop. Seeds form from a fertilized ovule after pollination. Next, which plants have seeds? Seeds are feature of the seed plants which are subdivided into gymnosperms and the angiosperms. Next I am going to discuss about structure of a seed. Generally seeds of different plants may vary in many ways, but the basic anatomy remains the same. A typical seed consists of the following parts. The first part is testa. So what is the testa? So testa is the outer coat of the seed that protects the embryonic plant. So in figure we can see the outer part of the seed, which is also known as testa or seed coat. So this seed coat protects the seed. Next, micropyle. So in figure we can see the one point. This point is called micropyle. So I'm going to discuss what is micropyle. So micropyle is the tiny pore in the testa that lies on the opposite of the tip of the radicle. So this part is called radicle. So micropyle is lies opposite to the radicle. So it permits water to enter the embryo before active germination. Next I am going to discuss about third part, cotyledon. So what is the cotyledon now? In some plants, this contains high quantities of starch and will provide a source of food for the developing embryo prior to germination. In other plants, this role is performed by an endosperm. In monocotyledon, there is just one cotyledon, whereas dicotyledons, there are two. Depending on the type of germination, the cotyledons may remain below ground or be pulled above ground. Next I am going to discuss about radicle. So this part is known as radicle. So what is the radicle? This is the embryonic root. So this part is the embryonic root which will develop into primary root of the plant, and it is usually the first part of the embryo. So this part is the first part of the embryo to push its way out of the seed during germination. Next I am going to discuss about plumule. So what is the plumule? So this is the embryonic shoot. So this part is known as plumule. So it appears as a bud which will give rise to the shoot and the remaining structures in the plant.